Hello, welcome to the very first episode of Peshlers in the Kitchen. This is going to be a combination of me, my beautiful wife Fernanda, say hola baby.
Hola.
And a combination of doing stuff together. So we really want to show you how delicious healthy eating can be. I didn't really know how to do this or any idea until I met Fernanda. So it's going to be the Sonoran style Carne Asada. Now this usually would go in tacos. I'm not gonna have any tortillas right now, but that's what we do with this, right? So first, we got some beautiful skirt steak. I already put salt on it. So that's been sitting there, letting that salt dig in. We got some coconut aminos. I've done this with just salt and none of this other stuff, and it's been delicious too. This is just some extra flavor. Her cousin Victor, down in Mexico, when we went before the Mexican wedding, cooked us some stuff, and I was watching what he was putting in. I studied these Mexicans hard, because I want to get the food right, but they get it right. So he used soy sauce, I'm gonna use coconut aminos, much healthier. We got some grass-fed butter, so this could be butter, this could be ghee, this could be tallow, this could be nothing. Right? Could be salt. I do have good hands, I swear. Salt and a lime. We're going to cook it in our air fryer. You can cook this on the grill, the gas grill, charcoal grill, you can put it on the stove top, whatever. The first thing I'm gonna do is gonna put it in there, get it rare, and then we're gonna move on to the next step. My mouth is watering. In a few minutes, I think yours is gonna be too. All right, the air fryer's warmed up. The meat is ready to go. I'm gonna do this in batches. It's not all gonna fit at once, so I'm gonna put a layer. First, I'm gonna put some avocado oil spray. Right here, the sizzle. I love it. Perfect. All right, so that, whatever you medium rare for you or whatever, because we're just gonna cook it a little bit, and it's gonna go in that pot after I chop it up. We're gonna slow cook it in with all those ingredients after that. So we'll be back in a minute with some cooked up steak. Steak is ready. We're gonna let that sit for a second. We got a pot over here already warmed up. We're gonna put some butter and garlic in first. We time decision in between videos that we're gonna throw some garlic in there. So we're gonna put that in there, let it on. We're gonna put it really low to start with the butter and the garlic so it doesn't overcook. But once we chop up the steak, anywhere from low to medium on the heat, depending on how you like it, depending on how much time you have. If you got all the time in the world, let that shit cook slow and low, because you know how that goes. But I've done it quick too, and it still tastes good. And this is not the kind of meat, I'm a damn near rare, medium rare person. This is not the kind of meat you do that way. You cook it a little bit more, let it sink in, and it comes out really well. So butter. More. And the most important thing is like cooking that skirt steak first and then letting it sit in here. I would say the only mandatory ingredients are steak and salt. So I'm gonna let that shit, oh yeah, more sizzle. Again, for the people who are not used to cooking, if you leave that garlic on there on hot, that shit'll burn real quick, all right? So we wanna do it slow right now. The next thing I'm gonna do, I'm gonna wash my hands a little bit. We're gonna chop up this steak. We're gonna wanna make this nice and small. Think about the good taco joints you made. This nice sharp knife and keep chopping away. See, it's still pretty medium rare. And then it's gonna go into, I'm gonna get this shit nice and fine. Again, if you think this is good enough for you, do it. Make it your own recipe. We're giving you guys ideas and showing you how we do it. You might want to do a dynamic warm-up on your forearms. Make sure they're ready to go, because I remember we were down in Mexico at our friend's house and we had a lot of people and a bunch of us were taking turns chopping up the meat and the forearms were on fire. So you're burning some calories beforehand. So I'm gonna put this in right now, let it get started, clear some room on there. And we're gonna let that cook. I won't make you watch me chop up all this meat. And then after that, we'll let that sink in. Then we'll put some of the coconut aminos in and let that cook slow and low. And my mouth is starting to salivate. caliente tortilla on here. Now, very important. If you want to be a real fucking Mexican, you don't flip this thing with tongs. This is for the meat. By the way, let's take a quick look at the meat. Look at all that shit in there. So every once in a while, I'll give it a little stir up. Very soon, we're gonna let that cook a little more. We should put. What do you think, baby? When do you think should we put that coconut aminos in?
Let's do it.
Let's do it. First of all, very, very important. You don't flip that shit with a tongue. You flip it with your fucking fingers. That's how you do it Mexican style. If you burn yourself, ain't my fault. You'll be tougher for it. All right. So now, I don't really have. I know Victor threw a ton of butter and a ton of soy sauce in. I just put a little block. At least my mom said he did. Whatever. So I'm gonna put some of this in, and we got everything else in there already, don't we?
Oh yeah.
There's a little soy sauce. Let me take this. Not soy sauce. Coconut aminos. Gracias, mi amor. What would I do without her? Throw some of that in there. Let it sink. Look at that shit. Look at that. I fucking love this shit. Oh, we don't want to burn this either. Ooh. Tortilla's getting a little hot. Hard, I should say. Stir that up. My fingers are getting real hot. You got a plate, baby?
It's coming right now.
You got a plate, mi amor?
It's coming right now.
Alright, so this has got all the ingredients. I'm going to put a little more salt in there. And we are going to let that cook for a while and then dig in. Look at all that. I got this like a little bit below medium because it's a little later than we wanted it to be. So that cook for a while. We'll show you the final product in a little bit. Alright, this meat's ready for me to eat. So I'm gonna take this and stir it a little bit, put a little more put a little lime on it, and then throw it on the plate. And that's it for me. I'm gonna have that and some beautiful avocado. But first, take a look at this. Take a look at that. It's getting all juicy in that coconut amino sauce. And now, what do you think? 4 more? I'll start with that. I'll probably will have more, but this is a good start. And then Fernanda's got some lime and avocado chopped up over there. Pretty soon we're gonna have you guys a video of Fernanda making some guac too, but yeah, so fucking Mexican. Boom. Carne asada with skirt steak. Like I said, the only mandatory ingredients, steak and salt. You can do what I did, give it a try, put your own mix. If you're being super healthy, you'll only put healthy shit in there. If you're being a little bit lenient, put whatever the enjoy it. And if you put another twist on it, you better let me know so I can try. Alright? See you soon for another episode of Pestlers in the motherfucking kitchen.